The Affordable Care Act was introduced to Congress and signed by Barack Obama on March 23rd of 2010 with the intention of giving more Americans access to affordable and quality health insurance. It was also said to hold insurance companies accountable.
It's un-American to tell a company what they can charge for a product or that they cannot pay the CEO $7 million as a starting salary. However, the law does make the consumer purchase insurance that reflects the drug costs set by the drug company. When the drug price goes up, the premium goes up.
We were subjected during the Obamacare debate to a whole lot of stuff that we all knew was not true, not even close to true. And what this insider saying confirms that they were spinning tales from beginning to end because they knew they couldn't tell the truth about Obamacare and have a chance of passing it, even with its Democratic Senate with 60 votes.
The Affordable Care Act failed to analyze was why the truth behind 31 million people did not have health insurance. The question that should have been asked is, what would you pay for perfect health insurance? A single person making $27,000 a year was paying $172 for health insurance and now refuses to pay $470. The affordability is a relative term for the middle class. The middle class will overspend on Christmas vacations, cars, and etc., but will not overpay for health care.
So, look, the American people hate, detest, and despise Obamacare.
Are you for or against Obamacare and why?
I am against Obamacare. I kind of looked into it for our family and as a small business owner also, and the problems with it, I believe, outweigh the benefits.
Virtually all of us would like to see it pulled out root and branch. We understand that the president obviously is not sympathetic with that point of view, but we'll be voting.
There are only roughly 8 to 10 million people who want insurance but can't afford it. Why not concentrate on helping those people instead of overhauling the whole system?
I agree with that. I think for the people that can afford it, that want it, I think something like Obamacare would be a good idea. I don't believe that it should be something that's mandated. I don't believe that businesses should be told they have to get it for employees, because I believe that's why a lot of businesses have moved employees into part-time positions or gotten rid of them. For our business, it would be very difficult, if not impossible, to do something like that. For the ones that do need it, I think there should be some kind of a program that they could benefit from. I think a national program is not the way to go.
Are you for or against Obamacare and why?
I'm actually for the Affordable Care Act because I believe that it has increased people's ability to have health insurance that otherwise could not afford it or were denied because of pre-existing conditions.
Do you have Obamacare?
I do not.
Obamacare has some good to it too, because it has extended the coverage to more people. Over half the uninsured Americans now can get free to low health care. Plus, you can't get dropped from your coverage if you make an honest mistake on your application. The progress has been that the percentage of uninsured Americans dropped from 18% in 2013 to 13.4% in 2014. There are only roughly 8 to 10 million people who want insurance but can't afford it. Why not concentrate on helping those people instead of overhauling the whole system?
Well, they're not necessarily overhauling the system. I think what the ACA is doing is allowing people who were not in jobs currently that afforded health care, okay, as part of their pay and benefits, the ability to have health insurance. I'm not that familiar with, I have to redo this one. I'm not that familiar with how much it costs and what that looks like. So I can't really address that too much, but I do think that it has provided an avenue for health insurance that otherwise might not be available to people.
So for you, do the cost outweigh the benefits?
Well, I think not. I think it really depends on your situation. It's not privatized health care. which costs a lot more, like Blue Cross Blue Shield, because that's a private company. So I don't think so. That's just kind of the way I feel about it.
The Affordable Care Act was a pretty good idea, but it felt rushed and lots of things were not thought out all the way through. If you would have concentrated on helping those people who did not have health care, instead of making it mandatory for everyone, a lot of this dilemma would have been resolved.